All right, what is going on, Predators? It's Travis and Lux here. Today we're just going to do a little scouting. We're here in the Sam Houston National Forest. We came to just check out, do some scouting for the hunting grounds and everything, and just go walk around and see if we can find some deer sign or pig sign or even some like bedding areas and stuff like that. So, you have anything to say, Lux?
Oh, we're gonna find any abandoned cabins, see if there's anything in it, or
Okay.
climb trees.
Yeah. Do some stuff like that.
Explore little things, like
all that stuff.
That thing over there.
Oh yeah.
Or
okay. Sounds like a plan, man. All right, you ready to get to it? Shut this down. Let's get rolling. So, dream situation, Lux. What did you want to find? An abandoned cabin?
Any stuff in there, so let's see if there's any stuff that I want to take in there.
Oh, okay. Abandoned cabins with stuff to take, huh? All right, so let's get a look at this place. This is actually really gorgeous. So again, this is the Sam Houston National Forest. We're in New Waverly, which is it's about an hour.
Through the middle.
About an hour and a half from me, or a little less than that, but it's about 35-40 minutes north of Houston. So Sam Houston National Forest connects near to the Davy Crockett National Forest too, and it's been raining a lot, so I'm kind of worried that it's going to be really nasty out here, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to see what we can do. So just heading off into the woods. We'll check back with you in just a minute.
You know, on the map where those trees were, it said pedo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Hello Neighbor, that top place in Act 3.
Okay.
You know, on the little map, it said pedo.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, there's more right here.
More right there. Yeah. Okay. Cool find here. All right, let's go this way, man. We're gonna try to see. So there's a lot of ground cover here, but if I just kind of gently move it away, I can see some old tracks here. Usually this is this case. I can kind of see there's little indentations here, kind of in a fork shape. Could be a hog or a pig, a hog or a deer. But there's so much cover that was on top of this. This is probably very, very old. So we're gonna keep moving. Oh, look at that. So we got, just walk upon this. This is a little area. It looks like it's been recently kind of kicked up here. Could be from a hog or something rooting over here. I don't know why any person would be back here kicking that up, but it could have been from a hog rooting for something, kicking that up a little bit. There's been a lot higher prevalence of hogs recently. Pretty thick that way. I can see a little bit of a trail going right through here. All right. We got these things everywhere, man. These are freaking gorgeous. So these are called American Beauty berries. It looks like something like, oh man, the deer would love to eat that or something, or hogs or anything.
But that's not true. They would taste pretty sweet, but then it's going to upset your stomach really bad.
Yep. Maybe a little bitter. It'll upset their stomach, and let's see if it has a smell. Smell it?
No.
Yep. So just by crushing the berries in my fingers, you can see I got a bunch of little seeds and stuff in them. But it smells kind of musty, I guess would be the word. It's kind of, it's not a bad, it almost smells like a cinnamon kind of thing. But anyways, I don't like the smell of it, so it probably wouldn't taste very good either. So we're gonna leave that alone. Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. So I'll put a little log here. Now walking just this way a little bit, I can see another little bit of a game trail coming out right here. So that means that there's probably, again, some more animals coming through here. I can see right here it Y's off. and it goes back in that a little more. This way, the same thing. It's like right over these logs, there's a little bit of a path going that way, but it's so thick right here. Let's just take a couple steps this way and just see what's going on over here. You good to make it through all this, Lux? It's not too high for you?
That almost just whacked my face.
I know this is like waist high for me, but
Ow.
it's like head height for you. You okay?
Yeah.
All right.
It didn't hit me.
Use your feet, and if you stamp it down a little bit, and use kind of like this, your hip, you can kind of push it down. So walk through it sideways. And I got a little clearing up here. I can see again where I got a little bit of a path going this way. So we're gonna go check that out. Now it gets really thick through here, probably too thick. It looks like, man, that either there's something rotting at that tree. You see how it's all black on the bottom here? So in this section of the tree here is all black and almost looks like it's a rot or something going on there. So that's not good. Okay. Looking here, I got another path coming. You can still see the car way back there. So I'm not but maybe 200 yards or so from where we got out of the car. It's gonna make us a path here, Lux.
Oh, this one has a rod in it.
Mm-hmm.
But it already fell down.
There we go.
Because if trees rot, they fall down?
Sometimes. All right.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
So look, if you
Ow.
see how I'm walking through sideways. So. Ooh, watch that. That's sticking out there. There we go. Okay. Making it through the thick forest. Okay. So again, the plan is to do some saddle hunting out here. But man, there's so many pine trees. So like say, pine tree, pine tree, pine tree, pine tree, pine tree, pine tree. There's a big, tall pine tree. What's nice about this is, you know, there's not a whole lot of branches up there. But the terrible thing about it is you can't, this is not good stuff to climb on, man. It just flakes off. And like I say, there's some kind of, I don't know if that's a tree rod or what the deal is, but man, it's almost looks burned too, but I don't think they've been burning anything or anything's been burnt over here. There's not really been any fires, so makes me think almost like it would be some kind of tree rod or something. Okay, so we're at another intersection here.
Come on.
Oh, Lennox wants to show you something, guys.
Just found some sort of thing over here.
Oh yeah, see that's a fallen limb out of a pine tree. You see all the pine cones in there?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of little tiny pine cones. Little baby ones. A survival situation. A bunch of these little guys, throw these in your bag. They make a really good kindling for a fire. Cool. All right, Lux, I think we should go this way here. You want to lead first? Or you want me to go first? Okay.
Yeah, let's go this way. There's a pointy board there.
Okay. Okay.
I was holding it for you until you stepped on it, so it wouldn't fling back up at you. Guy over here.
Yep, go straight through there. Okay, let's go this way. Look, it gets nice and low over here. Oh, look, right there. I almost stepped on a deer track right there. So, see that, buddy?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. So look at that. So, again, it's been raining a little bit here, so the ground is nice and soft. It's a little deer. I mean, that's a little guy. So my finger is right at, from here to here is right at about 3 inches. And so that's about a 2.5 inch, 2 3/4 of an inch mark there. So it's a smaller deer. But the fact, I know it's been raining a little bit, so you can see how it's pretty deep. So it's almost 2.5 inches deep there. This soil is normally pretty soft. It's kind of, you can kind of see the soil is kind of sandy, right? And so it's something to think about, because you can kind of tell the weight of the deer by generally thinking about how deep the print is, and you can also think about, you know, is it sandy, right? If this was a really hard rocky soil and I saw a deep imprint on the rocky soil, it'd probably tell me it's a pretty big deer, right? But this stuff is really sandy. I can just kind of push my fingers into it, so it's probably a pretty small deer, but that means there's deer out here. So
hold on.
I'm just going to show you something else. Hold it where they can see it. Point it forward.
So something is weird right here. This is odd. So there's green leaves right there, but then getting vined up with orange leaves. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, that just makes barely any sense.
Point out the orange leaves to them. So point your finger in front of the camera.
So look, it's right here, and then right there.
So what might have been is just that branch. It got really hot and it died. So there's a lot of dead stuff around here. But yeah, coming from the same plant.
Oh, Dad, get the camera back. There's a silkworm nest right here.
Oh, there's a spider web.
That looks like a silkworm.
Very cool. Smells great out here, doesn't it? Nice and fresh.
We're finding a lot more than I expected.
I know, man. Adventures in the forest with Lennox.
These plants are like grabbing my foot.
Yeah. So this is, again, another thing is you got to think about how it is for you to move through this territory. Because if it's easy for you to move through here, it's easy for the deer to move through here. And it also probably doesn't give them very good area to travel through. But this is kind of the thing I want to see right here. So you see right here in this area, I see a couple things. So hang on, step right here. So look, you see how the ground is all matted down? So basically, whenever you see...
There's a footprint right here.
Yeah, it looks like either a hog or a deer maybe made that footprint.
It looks like a fawn teenager deer, I'm not sure.
Yep. You want to point the camera at me while I talk about this? So, as I was trying to say when my GoPro died apparently, so we've got the pine trees right here. You can see there's like no branches up except for the very top here. Same with this guy right here. No branches except for the very top. Well, then I got an oak tree here, right? But here's the problem with the oak trees out here is that the oak trees aren't always straight, and they usually have a lot more branches going up them, so it's harder to find a good tree to climb out here. Now, the good thing about finding an oak tree is it usually means that there's going to be acorns. There's another oak tree right there. There's usually going to be acorns out there, which means the deer and other animals will be attracted to that. Okay.
See if we can find another one of those wild bean pods.
Yeah, those were pretty cool, huh? All right, let's see.
Unpick some more beans.
Let's go over here. I think there's a more
so we
better
can
path.
plant them in our backyard.
Oop, careful. Kind of a thorny vine here.
What?
There you go. There's just a thorny vine there. There you go. You got it? All right, so here's another little opening here. Got these weird palm prawns out here. If you don't know Houston very well, it's a freaking jungle, man. So anyways, we got a lot of good stuff out here. Still not finding a good tree to climb though, man. So you need to find a good oak tree, something that has durable bark. So you can climb up it straight. Doesn't have too many branches.
I think I see one. Come on, follow me.
Okay, just watch your step.
Right at my, that guy's right at my distance.
All right, so we're gonna start heading back towards the car. it's really hot out here. Even my GoPro is shut off 3 times now because it's overheated. And Lux is like, hey man, I'm too hot. So we're gonna head back, but on the way, I'm going to show you if I find a good tree to climb here on the way back, I'll show you that. And we'll show you that on the way back to the car. And just enjoy this beautiful view, guys. So I set out my GoPro Max camera too to record some 360 footage for you guys. So I'm gonna be uploading a video. Just some nice nature ambience, because I know if it's been a long time since I've been hunting, it's been a long time since I've been out in the woods. I miss it. I work in the hospitals, and so I spend a lot of time just sitting under the fluorescent lights, and I honestly kind of begrudge that sometimes. So yeah, guys, I want to send that up there just as some ambience. If y'all got VR headset, like even a GoPro, or sorry, even a Google Cardboard headset, that's going to help you. You can actually join that experience in VR, man. So I don't know what you guys think of that. If y'all like to see more stuff I can use and do some VR ambience, that'd be pretty cool, man. So thanks for watching, Predators. Thanks for tuning in, and let's go find a tree, man. So Lux found some cool little mushrooms. I'm just gonna pick one to show you here. I'm not a good mushroom person, so if anybody knows what that is, let us know. It's pretty cool though. That's one thing I want to get into, is finding what mushrooms are good mushrooms and what mushrooms are bad mushrooms. So all right, let's keep looking. Yeah, so we found our bean pod again. I don't know what kind of beans these are, but it's kind of just interesting. It's cool looking, colorful. Oops. So I'm gonna take these and research them
and sprout them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sprout them and just see what happens. I'm not gonna eat them because we don't know what they are. But it's just kind of cool that there's a bunch of random little red beans out of a bean pod here. I don't know if they're like mesquite beans or I don't know what they are. Pretty cool though. Oh, all right, I think that's good. All right, trudge forward, Lennox.
Oh, there's another bean pod down here.
Yeah, we'll let those stay. And don't want to take everything. Cool find though, bud. Because this might actually be an okay tree to hike in, or to climb in. It might be a little too skinny, but I'll mark that one on the map here so I can see that's probably an option. And it's not far from some of this deer sign bedding areas here, so it's a good one. There's so many pine trees out here, man. You just can't climb the pine trees. Okay, here's a couple oak trees right here too. These don't look bad. I need to do some trimming with a saw.
The thing that we can't climb the pine trees is they're way too tall and they have like barely any branches.
Yeah, it's kind of good to not have branches though, because then I can slide my rope up. Now this one here is pretty good because I got 2 trees back to back here, so it makes it I can kind of blend in a little bit better. I'd have to bring a saw in order to climb up either of these trees though, because you can see all these oak trees, I got branches going all the way up. So, oh, here's a better one too. Actually, this is going to be like the perfect one here because it's right off this path. That'll be good. Well, that was a pretty eventful hike. We found a couple trees. There were some literally just about 100 yards off this path here. But, you know, like I say, I think we need to get a little bit further in, but we're looking for some bedding spots. We found some bedding spots for some animals. Not very fresh, but they exist. Turn this off. So again, guys, don't forget to check and follow the channel and subscribe so you can see whenever we release the 360 videos of the forest here, and enjoy the ambience, guys. Thanks for watching, and as always, guys, keep defying the odds.